When buying a new car, one is faced with a particular dilemma. Should I go for performance or luxury? This question has become even more profound in recent times since the premium sedan segment exploded with new age technologies and designs from various global players. Lucky for us then that Maruti showed up just in time with their best of both worlds solution, the all-new SX4. Riding on the tagline, "Men are back," the SX4 unleashed a storm which made the others look like, well, pre-teenage boys really. And now Maruti's gone and revved it up even more. Let's see how. Let's say if physical presence is your thing, then the SX4 is the car for you. It is the longest and the widest car in its class, and you will be spotted from a mile off thanks to its very aggressive design. Muscular physique, smooth lines, not to mention the new honeycomb grille, the swept-back headlights, and of course these mean little fog lights which just add that little extra something to that facade. Back here you've got these graceful flared arches over gleaming alloys, just giving that whole international luxury sedan look. But there's more. Ordinarily in a car this size, you'd have alloys which are 14, maybe 15 inches. Maruti decided, no, let's go a little bit more. They've given you 16-inch alloys, just filling out this wonderful wheel arch. And these 10-spoke alloys are all the rage in the world right now. The SX4 also has a strong back with this multifaceted tail lamp cluster. Again, the kind of design we've only seen in the likes of Audi up till now. It also has a 500-litre boot, making this the sedan with the biggest ego on the road. Now, a man should always stand tall, and the SX4 does exactly that. With a ground clearance of a stupendous 190 millimeters, it beats even the Scorpio over our infamous speed breakers. Let me give you an idea of what I mean with my trusty tape measure. The average sedan has a ground clearance of about 150 millimeters. That's this much, right? Now, that is almost exactly the right height to feel that horrible scraping sound, a very expensive sound, as a rock or maybe a speed breaker scrapes along the bottom of the car. The SX4, however, gives you a much needed extra 40 millimeters, that's this much, to ensure that no matter what the road throws at you, you can conquer it with ease. And you'll see immediately why this is an international luxury performance sedan. The colors inside are elegant and simple and so subtle. The upholstery comes in options of premium leather or really luxurious fabrics. And of course there is this dashboard. It's simple, it's elegant, and those dials are truly a breath of fresh air. Really lovely to see, very simple. Now, if you are the tallish sort, well then, you know, the SX4 is really your little piece of heaven. You can stretch, you can turn around, you can do pretty much whatever you want to in here. But Maruti didn't leave it at that. They thought to themselves, just because there's so much space doesn't mean we have to leave it empty. Check out the automatically locking doors, tilt adjust steering, wood finished armrest, electronically operated outside rear view mirror, dual info display for temperature and time, individual lights for the driver, co-passenger and rear passenger, that's one more than in the city, and bottle holders in all the door pockets. But the most interesting feature is probably the automatic climate control. Again, something not available in the Honda City. This ensures that even in the most blazing hot summers, your car cools uniformly, no hot spots, and you can select your desired temperature through the control system here. The fully integrated audio system is standard and is fitted with a USB port and CD player, something you will not find in the Fiesta, Verna, Aveo and City. What's more, you can always control the volume through the buttons on the steering wheel. Another very cool, delightful feature which warrants attention is the glass antenna, which is tamper-proof, theft-proof, embedded in the rear windshield. This is something only found in extremely high-end luxury cars, therefore is unique in this segment to the SX4. But then this car is full of such lovely little touches. For example, the illuminated keyring. It lights up at night so you don't have to go fumbling around with your key. What more can you ask? Start up and you immediately become aware of the new M16A engine. It is just so responsive and so quick to meet your needs. It's a new VVT technology in here in the SX4, which is more advanced than the same VVT technology you'll get in the Verna, the Fiesta, or even the Honda City. It's got 0 to 60 in 5.01 seconds. I mean, that's just quick by anyone's standards. The new dual overhead camshaft, while we're talking about the engine, puts out 140 Nm of torque. I mean, that's a beast. It really is. It's incredible. Of course, all this moving forward quickly is useless unless you can stop. And the brakes on the SX4, they're a work of art. The stopping distance, 80 kilometers per hour to 0 in 27 meters. I mean, that is incredible. That's the best of any sedan in its class. The wheels on the SX4 are also really special. I said earlier about the new 16 inches that Maruti has put on, and you can really feel them on the road. The grip and the feedback that they provide is just incredible. It's like a vice on the road. Really gives you that amazing sense of security when you're driving along. It's the same with the steering wheel. The slightest turn of direction, and immediately the car responds. It'll go exactly where you point it. I mean, of course, I love the little buttons on it as well, but that's just secondary. It's just so responsive. Almost as responsive as the gear shift. And because the gear shift in this SX4 is the same automatic 4-speed that you have on premium Suzukis all across the world. It's a really smooth shift, but not everyone likes an automatic, right? If you're a manual kind of person, that's fine. You can get the manual in the SX4 as well. It's a 5-speed recalibrated manual. Really smooth, no jerks, no problems. And of course, when you have a machine this powerful, you kind of tend to want to push it every now and then, just to see what you can do. And that is when the electronic brake distribution system comes in. It automatically senses if anything's going wrong, a little tweak here, turn down the power there, and keeps you in line and in control. Of course, control also has a lot to do with the suspension. Like here, got a nice road bump, smooth as butter. It's a McPherson system, and McPherson are the people who put suspension systems in premium cars all around the world. So you know you're in good hands here. And speaking of being in good hands, also inside the car, you just feel the sense of security. It's like you're in this wonderful cocoon. My 8-way adjustable seat here makes sure first the driving ergonomics are perfect. I'm looking exactly where I want to. It's very comfortable. I can just picture a long drive on the highway right now. Kind of nice. But get back to reality. Also, seatbelt pretensioners, load limiters, and the pièce de résistance, as it were. The SX4 was the first car in this segment to come up with dual airbags. And now, of course, other cars are catching up. But these guys did it first, and it's here as well. So you are very, very safe in this car. The SX4 not only keeps you safe, but secure as well, thanks to Maruti's iCatch systems, which basically means, in a nutshell, that only your key can start your car. And that's got to give you this nice, warm, fuzzy feeling of security, right? It's completely for your peace of mind. You park it in a parking lot, and you're the only one who can start it. No hot wiring over here. All of this is encapsulated by the fact that this is, at the end of the day, a Maruti, which means service, spares, anywhere in the country, no problem, no major expenses. It's just such a complete package that you have to ask yourself, is there any other car in this category, or maybe even a bit above, that can come close? You know what? Don't think so. Well, as the test drive shows, the SX4 is in fact the perfect blend between performance and luxury. No more compromises with this sophisticated heavyweight. Well, I hope you enjoyed our virtual test drive, but I doubt if you enjoyed it more than I enjoyed actually driving the car. So why don't you go ahead and book yourself a real test drive.